Hey yogis, this is a continuation of the elemental practice we've been working with this week. This practice will take us off the floor and to rise up, still staying grounded, but rising up a bit here. So if you're choosing to not do this particular practice, maybe you're skipping ahead to the chair practice to continue on with your practice today, or perhaps you're using this next portion for the standing flow. Wherever you're at today, take a moment to meet me on your mat space. All you really need for today's practice is 2 blocks, a blanket if you need it underneath your knees, your head at any point in time, or even your seat. And we're actually going to come to meet directly in a child's pose. So take your knees as wide as the mat, take your big toes toward each other. We're going to find a moment to make our way down onto the earth. Child's posture, extending your arms out long on the mat in front of you. You've practiced with me before, you know I always give lots of options since child's pose doesn't always feel accessible on our knees. In which case you're coming to bring your forearms onto your blocks, keeping your hips lifted and keeping that hinge in the knee joint slightly less. We're taking 3 rounds of breath wherever we land. So breathing in and breathing out. Making that connection with the earth and the shape. And your next breath in, starting to super slowly come to rise up into your tabletop shape. You can keep the blanket here, or you can choose to move the blanket off to the side. Either way, have it nearby should you need to pull it in at any point in time. Inviting your wrist creases underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips or wider. Still feeling that groundedness to the earth, but we're going to start to invite some movements here to really connect with our elements. This is the element of water. So we'll slide our hips a little bit to the left. Bring our front body forward, exhale hips to the right, and then hips back toward our heels, making these big sacral circles. Breathing in here, inviting this gentle flow, and breathing out. And then switching those circles as you feel ready in the opposite direction. I like to invite my inhales as I come forward and my exhales as I tip back. Make these movements as big or as small as you need them to be today. And the next time that you rise up, pausing here as we shift from the element of water to the element of fire. Take a breath in and we're going to come to extend our right leg on the mat, right toes tucked. Inhale to lift the right leg. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards you. Knee toward nose, but they are not going to meet. Inhale to extend the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to nose. And then come to very gently step the right foot down in between your hands. Take your hands onto your blocks. We're coming into this lunge. Plant your palms onto the blocks and start to slowly walk your hands all the way up onto your thighs. Hands are on that right thigh. Take a breath in here, reach your arms to the sky. As you exhale, interlace your hands behind the nape of your neck. Big breath in here. And maybe you're sliding a little bit forward, looking up. And exhale to reset back to center. Inhale to slide a little bit forward, looking up. Exhale to sit back to center. Inhaling here and exhaling. Soften your hands gently down to the earth. Take a moment here. We'll take this on the opposite side as you feel ready. You can take the blocks back down. Send the right knee to meet the left knee. Take a breath here. Inhale, left leg extends behind you, left toes tucked. As you exhale, left knee draws in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee toward nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee toward nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee toward nose. And then step the left foot down onto the mat. Frame out the left foot with your blocks. Palms are in the blocks. Start to super slowly come to rise up. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, interlace your hands back behind you. Good. Breathing in here. And breathing out. And your next inhale, maybe you're sliding forward, option to stay right where you were. And exhale to come back to center. Inhale to pulse a little bit forward. Exhale to back off. Inhale to pulse forward. Exhale to back off. Inhale to pulse forward. Exhale to pause. Release your fingertips back down to the blocks. Slide the blocks off to the side. Take a moment to send the left knee to meet the right knee. Hands plant down. We'll start to move from our fire element, which is where we just were, to our air element, bringing our attention to our heart as we come forward into our cow. Exhale, round into your back body for your cat. Inhaling for your cow. Exhaling for your cat. Inhale for your cow. Exhale for your cat. Come to find a neutral spine. We're going to take a moment to come back into your lunge. So take the right leg back behind you. And as you exhale, draw the right knee in toward your nose. Step the right foot down in between your hands. Frame out that foot. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee. On your in-breath, straighten your front leg. Exhale to rebend, heart shines forward. Inhale to straighten, maybe round into your back a little bit here, almost like you're taking cat-cows in these shapes. Inhale to extend, heart shines a little bit forward. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, rebend, look forward. Exhale to straighten, stay here. Start to walk your hands toward the long edge of your mat. Take a breath in here. Long breath out. This is where we start to create some space. Take a moment to begin to walk your hands a little bit so that your your right hand is underneath your face a little bit on the block. You're going to bend into your right knee. Peel your left arm. You can take the block with you too. Peel your left arm out and all the way up into a twist. Exhale to switch sides. Left knee bends. Left hand plants it onto the block. Peel out on the right side. We are creating space in these shapes and taking up as much space as we need. Taking these gentle twists side to side. Make sure the knee is bending on the side in which your hand is on the earth. One more time, taking space in this twist. And then meet, after you take one more round on the opposite side, back in center, plant your palms into the earth, plant your feet down, press into your feet super, super deeply. As you come to super slowly begin to walk yourself all the way back around, you're gonna come to take our time, draw the back knee down to the earth, and switch sides. Invite the right knee to meet the left knee. Breathing in here, left leg extends behind you, lift the left leg. As you exhale, left hand comes in between, or left foot comes in between your hands. I love it when we have those moments as yoga teachers. Take your palms into the blocks. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Moving from a low lunge into a pyramid, wide-legged pyramid shape with maybe gentle cat-cow motions here. Inhaling, heart shines forward. Exhale to round in. Inhaling, heart shines forward. Exhale to round in. Inhale to pause here. Exhale, Take a moment next time the front leg is straight, and I'm not gonna face the back of the mat, I'm gonna face towards you. But you're coming to face the wide edge of your mat on the opposite side. This time as you find your way here, take a breath in, but walk your hands over toward your left foot. So it's like a side lunge. So you're bending into your left knee, walking both of your blocks there. Walk your hands back to center, breathing in. And as you exhale, take the side lunge over to the opposite side. Inhaling back to center, side lunge to the left. Inhale to center, side lunge to the right. Inhale, coming all the way back to center, walk your hands forward on the blocks like a wide-legged downward facing dog. Breathing in here, finding some length, taking up so much space in this downward facing dog. Super slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Start to very gently begin to make your way, bending back into that left knee. Taking yourself to frame out the left foot. Softening the right knee down to the earth. Blocks come back onto the earth. Hands come onto the earth, tabletop. We're gonna exhale and finish right where we started. Hips draw back toward your heels, arms reach forward, child's pose. In this child's pose, with the reminder that we just ran through all the elements in our practice, from earth and the groundedness to water and the flowiness to fire, to stoke our fires, to our air, our hearts, and then eventually taking up as much space as we needed. And the invitation for the final resting shape here is to take a moment to rise up. We're coming to rest on our bellies. So that blanket that you invited into your practice, you can fold it in half or even make it into a short roll. Bring it onto the middle of your mat. Your hip points will come onto the blanket. You'll make a pillow with your arms. You can rest your head onto the pillow with your arms. Or if that puts pressure on your neck, you can turn your head to one side and goalpost or cactus your arms. Resting in a face down shape here, what we call like a surfboard pose, or a prone Shavasana. Option to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you would like. If you're choosing to move, you're sliding your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing yourself up through tabletop, and making your way into a comfortable seated posture of your choosing. Thank you so much for doing this standing practice with me, knowing that you can take any one of these options at any point in time, depending on the mood that you're in. And I hope to see you again super soon on the mat. If you'd like to close this practice with a little bit more centering and you didn't do the elemental meditation, I encourage you to do it now before continuing with the rest of your day. Thanks so much. I'll see you super soon on the mat again.